To those of you who saw my long form a while ago about hood colors, disregard it. Just completely disregard it. All right. The okay. Can you see my little cursor here? The little arrow. So this guy started the final form of the anti-council. Essentially, he called them the Resistance, and they're a blue hood with sunglasses, and they're basically all JoJo's characters because he's a massive JoJo's fan. I don't like JoJo's, but whatever. Sometimes JoJo's fans are funny. So yeah, I watch him. I think I'm subscribed to him. I don't know. His whole shtick is he's also like he's trying to tempt people with like Millennium items and fully mastered Omnitrix and all that stuff. Then there's the egoists. I do like the egoists because the leader, he originally made the profile pictures with AI, and then he thought, actually, you know what, maybe I shouldn't do that. So then he like posted a video saying, I'll do non-AI versions tomorrow, and then he did, which I really respect for that. Like, genuinely, my heart goes out to him. Like, the amount of respect I have for him for that is crazy. And obviously, there's the council. Everyone knows the council. Don't even need to. I don't need to talk about that. And honestly, this whole thing kind of reminds me of the Russian Civil War. Honestly, if you know, you know. With like the Reds, obviously the Reds, they were the originals, and like, obviously they wear red, and they're united, right? Now the rebellion is mostly united, right? The resistance, as they call them. But back like a week ago, or like 2 weeks ago, even, or maybe just 1 week ago, all the blue hoods were kind of disorganized and all that stuff. So they were like the whites in that they were only exist as a group to go against the reds, but they weren't really organized, which is why they lost. And I still think that the resistance is going to lose because their existence depends on the council's existence, right? And then the egoists, there was actually a third. There was technically four groups. There were the blacks as well, but there's the greens, right? I guess these people are the yellows, but essentially the greens, right? They were like a small group who weren't on either side, which is a lot like the egoists. Dude, I can't lie. The song, the track that, what's his name, Zedoist, whatever his name is, it was not good. Like, this song was not good. I'm sorry. But I do respect him not using AI, and I do respect the Lelouch PFP. I don't think I made a Lelouch one yet. Anyway, you know, history repeating itself aside, they all use hoods, right? They all use hoods. So I'm making this video for the resistance members and for the egoist members and for any other anti-council group. And I'm also making it for the council, right? This benefits both sides if you do want to go along with this. The hoods make you dependent on the council to exist, essentially. But what if you had your own thing? What if you could unite with a unique feature? I'm going to give you guys 4 profile pictures, and then I'm going to explain. See, all these colors you can see in the background, this gradient, all these colors kind of flow into each other. Red flows into yellow, and red also flows into blue. You can't really see it, but it does. And then yellow flows into blue. Yeah, there's 3 colors, so there's 3 matchups. Anyway, yeah, like, you see it, right? You see it. But you know what the absolute opposite of red is? It's not blue. It's green. So, instead of a hood, we have the gem. I've only given you guys 4 PFPs. Just Photoshop some sort of green gem onto your forehead. Onto the forehead of a character. Preferably like a geometrical one. And put a gradient on it. The Elite. That's what this group is going to be called. The Elite. Alright? I'm not going to be leading it. I'm staying as a council member, alright? I'm staying as a council member. As the founder of the Elite, I'm stepping down. Which means the position is vacant. Anyone can take it. Y'all want to take the leader of the Elite. Anyone could do it. First person to do it is like, you want my treasure? You can have it. You know, like Goldie Roger. Or some One Piece. Right? Just screenshot these if you want to use them. Look, I'm not that popular. I don't think this is going to take off. But if it does, it would be great because it would just make it a lot more coherent and make it a lot more original. That's all I want to say. That's it. It's just an idea. I'm just throwing an idea out there. It doesn't have to work. I'm just throwing out ideas. Trying to help both the council and all the non-council, council-related members. Not members, groups. Because aside from the egoists and the Resistance. There's like a bunch of other ones. Like people keep on saying, well, you have a purple cloak. What are you? Some kind of third group or a mix of the rebellion? And I keep coming up with different excuses, but the main one is just because it looks cool, and the secondary main one is because I'm a higher rank in the council. You know, a lot of my comments have been saying you've been granted a higher rank in the council or something. And you know, I'm glad because that's one of the main reasons why I did it. Like for example, the resistance kind of saying with the Millennium items, like my profile picture had a Millennium item on it before any of this started. Like you can see the council PFPs, they have like a fade out and then they have a chain. I made my own chain and the chain has the Millennium ring on it because I love the Millennium ring. I don't know why. I just do, right? But like I don't want to have to say like, oh, I like some random excuse like I'm channeling the power of the council and giving it. So I'm channeling the power of the resistance and giving it to the council or something like that. I don't really care, right? I just want to be a member of the council, but with a different hood color because I like the color purple. It's my favorite color. That's all I want to be, right? So that's why I'm giving you guys something unique, not just a hood. And the fade out is inspired by how the council profile pictures also fade out because they're in a cloak, and then like the gem is shining. So that's like the defining feature. But you can also see the character, right? I just gave 4 shonen MCs. Goated. I don't really like them, but a lot of people do, so I put them in there. But yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Zeto, please just delete that music video. I can't lie. Also, if any of the 3 people, King Chris obviously here, or Zeto, or I don't remember his name, but the JoJo's guy, if any of them, like, even mention this, like, I'll be shocked at how amazing that is. If you guys could try and like push this to like as far as you can, it would just make everything more coherent, Just an idea.